Hollywood actor Valente Rodriguez can't help but remember the good old times as he takes one last look inside the empty Fine Arts Auditorium and the place he once called his second home. The former UTPA Theatre student says his memories performing on stage in the early and mid-'80s are still very vivid, and chuckled when he recalled about the many goof-ups he and his classmates experienced while in college, including a few that he jokingly says nearly traumatized him.
This house sat 1,000 people, and there were probably about 36 of us in a show. And one night, there were 8 people in the audience. There weren't even enough people to fill the front row, you know? And then I was acting with an actress, and she's supposed to have a whole page worth of dialogue, and I'm supposed to be an invalid in a wheelchair. And she looks at me at the beginning of her monologue, and she says, "I have nothing more to say," and sits down. And I'm thinking, what do you mean? You got a whole monologue. You can't do this to me. And so I'm trying to wheel around in my chair.
Rodriguez also pointed out the wonderful opportunities the Fine Arts Auditorium and the theater program provided UTPA students as early as their freshman year.
As a freshman, I was on stage. As a freshman, my first semester here, I was on stage. You don't get that at a lot of universities. You don't. A lot of the universities are set up for graduate programs. And as an undergraduate, you don't get on stage. You're lucky if you get to sew a costume.
Rodriguez believes his years of experience made the difference and turned him into who he is today. He's known for his role in the former George Lopez show and now in the happily divorced sitcom on the TV Land channel.
Part of what prepared me to go to LA is all the experience that I had here, and in television, and in film, and in music, and in dance, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And so, you know, there's a great debt I owe to this place.
Rodriguez says it saddens him to learn the building where spectators would come to enjoy musicals, theatrical and dance performances, and presentations from famous people is being torn down. But he's thrilled about what lies ahead with the soon-to-be-constructed new state-of-the-art academic and performing arts center.
This should be where your artistic community is rooted. This should be the root. And so that's why this place needs to be as best as it can be.
I'm Sandra Quintanilla reporting for UTPA.